Hello everyone, Daria here and welcome to another lesson of the Real Russian Club. Всем привет, это Дарья. Добро пожаловать на новый урок. And as you can see, this day has come. Hallelujah, you've been waiting for this, right? So, Russian cases, finally. It's just the first lesson. There will be many more. So finally, let's talk about them. So it's not a secret to anyone that cases are one of the most difficult parts of Russian grammar. And for people who don't have cases in their own language, it's a big question. Why on earth do we need them at all? For example, English speakers, they usually don't understand why do we need to use cases. So let me show you why. And the easiest way to explain this is with examples. So let's take an English sentence. A student is eating a sausage. A student, let's write it down. A student is eating a sausage. Sausage. I hope you can see it. A student is eating a sausage. So, as we already know, in English, happy student, he likes sausages, right? Is eating some sausage, I don't know, maybe hamburger and patty. So, I don't know, sausage, сосиска. A student is eating a sausage. In English, we have a very strict word order. Remember? So, the subject is doing something to the object. It's obvious that this guy is eating this, alien clam. So it's a sausage. Okay, in Russian, as you already know, it's not that obvious. In Russian, the word order can be very flexible and we can replace and switch the words. So the same sentence, let's imagine it that we write it all in the original form, like in a dictionary, without any cases. Student, this guy. Student ест. I hope you remember the word to eat, есть. Student ест. And in a dictionary, the word sausage would be сосиска. 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 И. Сосиска. Remember the stress. So, студент ест сосиску, or сосиска, right? But in Russian, we can say сосиска ест студент. Студент сосиска ест. Ест студент сосиска. Ест сосиска студент, and so on. So, we can put them in any order. So, how on earth do we understand who eats what? Maybe this is a crazy alien monster, сосиска. Monster, no, angry monster, сосиска with... Actually, I wanted to draw some angry thing with... looks like a character from SpongeBob now. Plankton. Okay. So maybe it's a crazy sausage eating student. We don't know anymore. So in Russian, cases are the only way to make sense in a sentence. So to know what's the object, what's the subject, what's going on. So how do we show it? We show it by changing the endings. So you see, студент ест. A student is eating what? So we understand that a student is eating the sausage, and we change the ending. А turns to U. Студент ест сосиску. That's how cases work. That's the main idea, and you need to understand it before going any further. So, this change of the endings, it's just the way to make sense in a sentence. So, it's the answer to your question, why sometimes it's Москва, Москву, Москвой, Москве, Москвы. Why all those different endings? Because in different situations, you need different endings. That's the main idea about cases. Let's look at another example. Actually, this lesson will be more theoretical, just the introduction to Russian cases, because you need to understand how this system works in general. It will be so much easier for you than jumping right into those grammar tables and starting to learn them like crazy. Trust me, it's better to understand them and learn them naturally, smoothly. Okay, so Russian cases. Well, I was thinking about the second example. This example gives, Stanislav Chernyshov likes this kind of an example. It's the author of Поехали textbook. For example, let's take Bill and John. And Bill kills John. John, right? Very sad. So Bill, kills. I'm sorry. Bill kills John. We understand that Bill kills John, right? In Russian, as you already know, no. Nope. So Bill, too long. Bill убивает. Again, if you put, my pronunciation suffers. So if you put John, his name, in the original form, like you see it in a dictionary maybe, some name dictionary, John, without any endings, John. Again, do you understand what's going on in this sentence? Because we can say John. We need the ending here, actually. So difficult to write with mistakes. Убивает Bill. Or we can put the verb in the first place and we can say убивает John, Bill, whatever. It will be just like kills Bill, John. John kills Bill. John, Bill kills. Any version, anything works in Russian. So again, if you don't use the case, if you don't use the proper ending, you will simply mess it up. You will not understand who kills somebody, who is innocent, who is guilty, who goes to jail, who stays free. So we should put the ending here. Bill kills who? He kills John, and we add Johna. Now we understand that this is the subject who does something to the object. He kills Johna. Bill убивает Johna. So now, no matter where you put this word or this word or this word, no matter how you put them together, we understand who is murdered, okay? So, Johna убивает Bill. The meaning stays the same, not like in English. If you put John kills Bill, you lose the meaning completely. It becomes the opposite. And in Russian, no matter where you put those words, now you will know the meaning of the sentence. So I hope you understand this difference between Russian and English. Now I will tell you how many cases we have in Russian and how not to learn them. Okay, let's begin with this. So we have 6 cases in Russian. The first one is obviously nominative. Oh, let's write them. Nominative case. In Russian, it's именительный падеж. Именительный. And the word case in Russian is падеж. 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 Nominative case. This is the form of a word without any changes, the form that you will see in all the dictionaries, in Google Translate even. So, дом, книга, учитель, no matter. Именительный падеж. The second one, let's take prepositional. You see, interesting thing is that Russians learn cases in a different order, not like foreigners. Prepositional. Oh, I'm so bad today because I've been on vacation in Omsk for a month. So you can see how bad my pronunciation is and everything else together with it. Предложенный. Prepositional case, предложный падеж. We will talk about it on the next lesson. Prepositional accusative case. Accusative case. Oh no, he's dying. Oh my goodness, I don't remember how to write it. I am so used to writing it like this with a dot. Maybe with one S. Accusative. I don't remember. Well, I need to check it. Okay, accusative case. Винительный падеж. Винительный падеж. So, accusative case. Let's continue with green. Винительный падеж. Винительный. Винительный. Винительный падеж. Nominative, prepositional, accusative. For some reason, people love this one. Genitive case. Genitive. Родительный. Родительный. Genitive case. Родительный. Genitive. Dative case. Дательный. Dative. Dative. Dative is дательный. Дательный. Dative case. Дательный. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Instrumental case. Instrumental. Творительный падеж. Творительный. So there are 6 cases, but actually you already know the nominative case. You don't even need to learn anything new about it. For example, студент читает. A student, nominative case. Книга красивая. A book, a beautiful book. Книга, nominative case. So very, very simple. Let's write them again. So these are 6 Russian cases. And now how not to learn them. The huge mistake that many people make, people who learn Russian by themselves, I mean, they just concentrate on cases alone. I mean, they take all those grammar tables, you know, like all those endings of all the nouns, pronouns and adjectives, everything, and they get so overwhelmed that they don't understand what to do with it. And it's a huge mistake. Again, it's the worst thing on earth you can do. You see, cases are not something that exists somewhere on the side, you know, out of the language. That's how many people learn it, as if it's something outside of the language itself. So if they just learn those endings by heart, they're done, they're great. No, you should learn them inside your daily life, inside each and every situation. Only like that, you know, associating that situation with a particular ending, not the name of the case, for God's sake. The ending of the word, you will get used to it. So you will remember that in this situation, when you are maybe going somewhere, you will use the same endings again and again. In another situation, when you are doing something with something, I don't know, you will remember to use those kinds of the endings. So actually, concentrating on kind of a grammarly part of it, you know, learning the proper names of the cases and all that stuff, it will slow you down actually. So now you need just to understand the whole system in general, because many people, when they start learning like that, they have a feeling that cases are these, you know, everything looks like cat. I wanted to draw some angry monster. Okay, it's not that angry. Okay, so as if cases were created on purpose by some evil Russians to make your life terrible, to make you suffer. No, cases were created organically, naturally, by people talking to each other in everyday life, even before they had they knew how to write properly. Imagine some peasants. They had no idea about all those grammar tables. They used those cases just to make the language easier for them to communicate with each other. And you can use them to make a language richer or more richer. I think richer. Richer. Okay, I can't. I'm after a month of vacation, so pardon me. So you see, it's not something you should like dive in and concentrate on it completely. They were made to make your life easier, to make you happy, because if you learn how to use them properly, you'll be able to express yourself so powerfully, so beautifully. So I recommend learning it organically, not, for example, diving into cases for 1 month and boom, learning them like that. No. Combine it with growing your vocabulary, with learning of other parts of the speech, you know, like adverbs, all that stuff, okay? Adding more verbs. So don't learn them like that, okay? Not all together in one big pile. And as for the order, how to learn them, never ever learn them how Russians do. In Russia, we learn them nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, instrumental, and prepositional. For Russians, it's easier because we use cases since we are that small. My son, he's 4 years old, he already knows cases, makes mistakes every day, but anyway, he knows them. He doesn't know that they're cases, but he just uses them automatically. And only in school, several years later, he will start understanding the grammar under what he's been doing for years. So, in this course, we will start on prepositional case and then go like that. This is the system made in the methodology of teaching Russian as a foreign language, so it's not me who made it up, of course. So, next week, I think we will talk about the 3 types of declensions in Russian, and after that, we will start with the cases themselves. For today, I guess that's enough. You need to, I think you need to reform your way of thinking a little bit. If you've been trying to learn cases for a while already and you've been doing it wrong, try to rethink what you've been doing. And if you're just now starting, that's great. Next week, we begin the hard part of Russian cases. So that's it for today. I was happy that you were with me for so long. If you have any questions, you can always ask them below the video. I'll be happy to answer. And don't forget to check out my other videos, because every day I receive questions like, where is the next video? Where is the next video? And people mean these videos in the whiteboard. Actually, I have so many other videos: slow Russian, fast Russian, reading Russian books, traveling through Russia. So, yeah, check it out, because I can't do these lessons every day. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I guess that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.